What are the 5 signs of narcolepsy? Narcolepsy is a chronic neurological disorder affecting the sleep-wake cycles characterized by excessive daytime sleepiness, cataplexy, hallucinations, sleep paralysis, and alterations in rapid eye movement sleep. In the United States alone, narcolepsy affects 1 in 2,000 people, while it affects 3 million people worldwide. Although narcolepsy can happen at any age, it is typically observed in individuals between the age of 10 and 30 years old. Sign 1. Excessive daytime sleepiness. Excessive daytime sleepiness is characterized by a constant need to sleep even if the individual had a biologically sufficient night's sleep. This need to sleep comes suddenly and overwhelmingly and is known as a sleep attack. Sign 2. Alterations in rapid eye movement sleep. Sleep is controlled by the brain through the suprachiasmatic nucleus of the hypothalamus. The sleep pattern occurs through repetition of a cycle that comprises 5 phases measured by electroencephalography, ECG. Phase 1 is the light sleep phase characterized by slow eyes movement and muscle relaxation. Phase 2 is characterized by the cessation of eyes movement and the slowdown of the brainwaves such as the electrical pulses associated with wakefulness. Phase 3 is the beginning of deep sleep delta waves. At this stage, the delta waves are interrupted by faster and smaller waves. Phase 4 is characterized by uninterrupted delta waves leading to deep sleep. The last phase is rapid eye movement characterized by rapid eye movements, rise in heart and blood pressure, and dreaming. Although narcoleptics have sufficient rapid eye movement sleep during the night, they also have a higher rapid eye movement sleep compared to non-narcoleptics, which manifests with the need to sleep during the day. Sign 3. Cataplexy. Cataplexy is an uncontrollable loss of voluntary muscle tone leading to muscle rigidity. It can be triggered by overwhelming emotions such as stress, anger, fear, laughter, or excitement. However, narcolepsy can manifest without cataplexy and is known as narcolepsy type 2, while narcolepsy with cataplexy is known as narcolepsy type 1. Sign 4. Sleep paralysis. People with narcolepsy experience the loss of voluntary muscle control or the ability to speak while falling asleep and still conscious. Sign 5. Hallucinations. Hallucinations are characterized by hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and feeling things that are not real or do not exist outside an individual mind. People with narcolepsy experience hallucinations while falling asleep and during sleep paralysis. Now that we discussed the 5 signs of narcolepsy, what is the main cause of narcolepsy? Narcolepsy is caused by the loss of neurons that release hypocretins, known as orexins, in the hypothalamus, where the sleep cycle is controlled. Hypocretins are neuropeptides that are released by the orexigenic neurons to regulate the activities of the neurotransmitters acetylcholine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Hypocretins also act on the brainstem to inhibit neurons involved in the rapid eye movement phase of the sleep cycle during wakefulness. But what causes a reduction in the levels of orexins? Although the causes are not well known, studies have reported the following factors. 1. Family history. Family history appears to be a factor of narcolepsy type 1, as up to 10% of narcolepsy individuals with cataplexy having a close relative with similar symptoms. 2. Autoimmune diseases. Genetic variations in the human leukocyte antigen complex were suggested as a factor promoting autoimmunity that targets orexinergic neurons, causing their cell death. The human leukocyte antigen, HLA, complex is a system that regulates the immune system and prevents autoimmunity. 3. Brain injuries and tumors. Brain injuries or tumors can damage the regions of the brain that regulate wakefulness and rapid eye movement sleep, resulting in narcolepsy. How is narcolepsy treated? Due to the loss of orexinergic neurons that cannot be replaced, there is no cure for narcolepsy. However, the combination of lifestyle changes and medications can help treat the symptoms. Excessive daytime sleepiness can be monitored through taking small naps during the day. Avoid alcohol and caffeine before bedtime as they can disturb sleep. Exercising for 20 minutes a day can help improve sleep. Maintaining a regular sleep schedule can help sleeping better. Tobacco is a central nervous stimulant that can affect sleep, and therefore, avoiding smoking can help sleeping better. Relaxation before sleep and environmental factors, such as the comfort of the bedding and the room where you sleep, are essential for quality sleep. Avoiding large and heavy meals before bedtime can help sleeping better. Medications that used for the treatment of the symptoms of narcolepsy include modafinil, sodium oxybate, amphetamine-like stimulants, and antidepressants. Modafinil, or Provigil, is used for the treatment of sleepiness. And although the mechanism of action is unknown, modafinil may be involved in the release of orexins and the neurotransmitter histamine from the hypothalamus. Sodium oxybate, or Xyrem, is sodium salt of gamma-hydroxybutyric acid, a neurotransmitter, and a precursor of GABA, glutamate, and glycine in certain parts of the brain. It is used as a sedative for narcolepsy. Amphetamine-like stimulants are inhibitors of norepinephrine and dopamine reuptake, which increases the extrasynaptic concentrations of the neurotransmitters, norepinephrine, and dopamine, and their stimulation of the central nervous system. The most used amphetamine-like stimulant for narcolepsy is methylphenidate, Ritalin. Antidepressants are used for the treatment of depression and narcolepsy symptoms and act by inhibiting the reuptake of serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake, but also by regulating the activities of other neurotransmitters and their receptors in the brain. In conclusion, narcolepsy is caused by the loss of orexigenic neurons in the hypothalamus, where they release the neuropeptides orexins, which regulate the REM phase of the sleep cycle. The causes for the loss of orexigenic neurons are not well known and may involve genetic and autoimmune factors. The causes for the loss of orexigenic neurons are not well known and may involve genetic and autoimmune factors. Unfortunately, narcolepsy is not treatable due to the loss of neurons that cannot be replaced, and therefore, the treatment is symptomatic and involves changes in lifestyle and medications. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this.